Welcome to the BetCast, powered by BetSoft. Today we have GameDucks. Guys, welcome.
Thank you very much for having us. Thank you.
Live streamers, content creators. What you are not, man? Huh? Businessmen.
This is not tea, by the way. This is beer.
We have got
Fair
beer.
enough. Yeah. So I mean, let's obviously talk about iGaming world and a little bit of streaming world, since you guys are professionals here, anyways. Yeah. So basically, how did you guys start? How did the story of GameDucks start?
How do we start, Cass?
Go on,
This-
Go on,
Casper.
Cass.
Go on.
This is funny.
It was actually a funny story. So me and Jason met during another project we did together a few years back. And we basically finished the project. It was within iGaming as well. And we went for a lunch and thought, okay, what are we gonna do now? We basically had no ideas, no plans.
We had no plan whatsoever, did we?
What are we gonna do? So we went to the to have a lunch, and next to the lunch place, it's a land-based casino.
Next to the Hilton.
Next to the
As we all know.
And we thought, all right, we have nothing to do anymore. Let's jump into the casino and see what happens. We had a couple of beers. We had, I think, one of the best runs we ever had. Both of us.
It was insane.
We
like,
couldn't
we
lose.
Couldn't lose. We
Started
couldn't lose.
started with blackjack, played some roulette, played some slots. In the end, we were playing poker. And this time, we barely knew the rules, and everyone at the table was pissed off. We just kept taking everyone's money.
Hardly anyone was in the casino as well. It was like four, 5, just after lunch.
Would you call it like a beginner's luck then?
I don't know. No, I mean, we've been there before, but it was just, I don't know.
Crazy
Something
run.
crazy happened that day.
And the manager, we were loud, we were screaming and celebrating, and people were laughing. And the manager came over around 10 times and told us to calm down, guys.
But people were like, "Oh, this is funny." Like, people were like almost filming us, and then we got the idea, didn't we?
Yeah. And
We were like, "Do you know what? We should bloody do this for a living."
Yeah.
didn't we?
Were you aware at that point, like, of live streams happening in gambling?
Yeah,
world,
so we
or-
knew about live streams and stuff, but we didn't go with the intentions of actually starting our own stream.
No.
Which is then it all took off, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. And we went into it as a fun thing. We'll see if somebody likes to watch us, we keep going. If not, we see what happens. Basically,
course,
no expectations, but
Yeah, we started it like probably like a month after that.
yeah,
Went into like planning it.
Yeah. How long ago was this?
Oh, this was
How long
Should
have you been
we-
streaming for?
like a year and a half.
a year and a half.
So
about a year and a half ago.
fresh starters still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we're still I mean we we're not the biggest channel in the world, obviously, as we know, but we're we're very dedicated, we're very consistent with the streams and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't stream as much as I on cameras as I used to, unfortunately, but that's gonna change. Thank God, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
So
But,
wait,
yeah.
at the start it was only two of you, right?
Yeah.
So
You
it was
joined at what point?
So I get a phone call from my brother. Obviously, Jason's my brother. And then they were like, Joe, we've got this thing going. I used to watch him anyway back in England. And I've been in iGaming as well. I've got a bit of iGaming experience, been in front of the camera, used to work on the tables. So Jason thought, okay, let me ring my brother, see, come out to Malta, see if he likes it. And then next thing you know, I'm sitting here on a podcast 1 year later.
That's a good story.
So, it's amazing.
because you came down. You came down for just 2-3 weeks.
That's right. I
You
came
came
for
for a
3
couple of
weeks.
weeks and you were on the stream a handful of times.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
And
right.
everyone loved you.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
And then I went back. I think I had
Yeah.
work. I had work back in England.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, I'm missing this,
Yeah.
So I came back out and
Couple of
here I
weeks
am,
later,
I'll tell you what though, because we had our 1 year anniversary. Well, my 1 year anniversary for being with GamDucks. And
Yeah.
that was
A few months ago.
that was about a
right?
month now. A month
Yeah, a
ago.
month ago.
And it's just gone so quick.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's incredible. Like
Yeah, the time flew.
time flies, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a fun trip, right?
No, it's been
Because
amazing.
I personally remember seeing you two guys, or just maybe you at some point. And then later on, I just when I checked out the channel again, I just saw this guy.
Yeah.
This guy is loud. This guy is full of energy.
I'm
And
crazy.
like,
I'm
who the
nuts.
fuck
I'm
is
blood-
this guy?
Yeah. No, I'm loving it. It's great.
So you had a lot of experience with.
That's the thing. I think what's helped me is obviously I was on the blackjack table and the roulette table for 4 years.
Yeah.
Back in when I was living here before in Malta. So I've had the experience from that. Obviously, I like to gamble a lot as well. So it's it all ties in, and
Yeah.
obviously these guys are amazing. So
But he smashed it. He's done really well.
Wow,
Last year's been really fun.
it's been incredible, absolutely incredible. Yeah.
I do not know a single person who does not love Joey.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you. You're making me blush, man.
Joey Pin.
Oh god.
So, how was it like for the first time for you guys to hit that live button? You know, go live.
Good question.
Honestly, I would say the first time was alright, because the first time you're posting everywhere, everyone is thinking what is going on, what are they doing now, everyone tunes in. I would say the third, fourth, fifth, sixth time was the worst ones. You basically press live and you don't have any idea if anyone is gonna be there. If anyone is gonna chat with you, or if you're just gonna sit there by yourself basically with one viewer, and it happened. In the beginning,
It was so hard starting
we
the
had
stream.
3, 4, 5 viewers.
We had no one backing us. We had no one promoting us. We got no one invested in us. We just went. Me and Casper just started alone. You know.
Yeah.
So when you start streaming live for the first time, you've got no stats. You've got nothing to provide to any casino, right?
Yeah.
So why is the casino going to give you a deal? You've got to start from scratch.
Yeah.
You know, we would gamble raw our own funds for first, I don't know, a long time before we could even start. And it was bloody difficult.
Yeah.
It was difficult. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And besides that, like, what do you think was like one of the biggest challenges that existed once you started, like, you know, streaming and?
I think one of the toughest one is I assume. I think during the first 6 months, about 10 times, I just thought, this is not gonna work. It's never gonna bring in money for us to be able to survive on it. It's crazy. It's really tough. But I don't know what kept us going, and we had one incident. I don't think anyone knows about this, but we had one incident where we thought we were gonna get a really good deal. And it was a little bit.
Say the story.
It was a little bit too. The thing is, at the time, I had a different job.
Yeah.
So I was in the office, and we.
So you didn't go full time into.
I wasn't full time into this in the beginning.
You
no.
did, or?
So I basically Right.
Basically,
Well, I mean, not. I did like a few hours doing something else.
Yeah.
In the morning, and then I would just smash it out all day.
And I would every lunch I would run back to Jason's place. We'd take some meetings, prepare some overlay or some whatever we had doing. But so I ran home during lunch. We have a meeting, and we thought, okay, now it's gonna change. Now we're getting a deal. And we ended up getting scammed on a.
We prepared hard. Like, we were so excited. We were so hyped. We were like, "Fuck, we've actually got a deal now." Like, we're well happy.
And he basically caught us where we thought everything just connected, which was very scary, because I during a long time thought it was someone very close, because they knew a little bit too much as well. So it was scary. But
that was the same day you came back out. Right?
Oh yeah. He was.
He
was.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, this guy basically scammed us. And he took everything we had.
He took all the money we built up for the company, basically just gone in 30 minutes.
At that point, were you guys thinking like, right?
I picked up the hotel chair, because I was living in a hotel. This is where we started the stream. I was used to live in a hotel room.
Really?
And I swear, there's no lie. I used to live in a hotel room with my girlfriend,
Yeah.
And there was a little desk where we'd put 2 monitors. And this is going to sound silly, but this is the truth. This is how we started. And we had a green screen behind us. And there was a little kitchenette, and my girlfriend used to crawl under the green screen so she wouldn't be in the shot of the stream. I swear to God. And we had a little thing, like, because people knew, like, we'd laughed about it, like, we're in a hotel room, we're streaming from a hotel room, and we had a little bell, and she would come and bring us coffees and stuff. Do you remember when we first started off? It's funny to think back, like, how it's actually grown. It's crazy. But that guy scammed us hard, and then I just picked up the hotel chair and I just threw it across the fucking side.
But at that point, you lads could have been right. That's it. I'm done with this, you know.
Exactly.
But you actually, picked yourself up and carried on.
We refused to give up, didn't we?
Yeah, and I think it was something with that was like, okay, I you remember you called me like 2 minutes after I couldn't say a word. We just realized we got scammed. We got removed from the Discord group or whatever, and I just walked out. I don't think I said a word. I was just like, what the fuck just happened? I just walked out.
Cold sweat after.
And they
it kicks in.
rang me up, and something just, I think it was like something that told me like, okay, for some reason, I think it was good. We got scammed now.
'cause you learn
We're
from
in the
mistakes,
start. For us then, it was a big amount of money, but
Yeah. Back then, it was everything we had.
yeah. But if that would happen now, it would be. It could have been way worse.
Yeah.
So something made me think that maybe it was a good thing that it happened early when.
Yeah.
It was really good that he rang up and told me this because he really calmed me down. I was so angry. Man.
I remember that.
Yeah, and then he just basically said like, we need to calm the fuck down. Like we're actually doing something here.
Yeah.
And then we just carried on grinding. What can you do? Right?
I'd say 80% of people would have said like, "That's it. I'm gonna,"
That's true.
But fair play to you, lads.
Yeah, that's a fair point. To be honest, like you could have just given up and
exactly. Yeah.
Like let it all go, and we wouldn't be sitting here. Today.
Yeah, exactly. Thank God we did.
To be fair,
cheers for that.
To be fair, I mean, unfortunately, especially nowadays, with the internet and everything else being like pretty wild, scams are pretty often, especially in
things
this
do
world
happen,
too.
They're everywhere, mate.
Around the crypto world, it's
crazy,
insane,
Yeah.
They have to be really careful out there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And you hear it from a lot of both streamers or casinos or providers. It happens everywhere right now. People are getting scammed left and right. It's crazy. You need to be super careful.
So how was it for you guys then? Once you got that first deal, like guarantee, like okay, we're doing like I don't know a test run or first guarantee like 6 months deal or whatever. What was the feeling?
It was good that we didn't have to gamble raw every day.
Yeah.
Because, you know how it is. Like we all gamble here. I think if you want to be live every day and you go live with, I don't know, we didn't have a huge balance, right?
Yeah.
We'd go live sometimes with 200, 500.
1K maybe
1K
on a good day.
On a good day.
Good run.
Yeah. But then having a deal with a wager,
Yeah.
At least we said, okay, we're gonna be able to actually, like, create content now.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, right? Like we didn't even think about like making money. We just wanted to get content out there.
Yeah, exactly. And a big relief that we don't need to think about, okay, are we going to be able to afford going for another week or a month? Yeah.
That was the best part of it.
No.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I remember like a few years ago, when there were just maybe a few, really popular gambling streamers, and everybody was like, everybody in the iGaming business at least was like, fuck these streamers, this is not gonna work now. Nowadays, everybody's pushing for it. I mean, because it's the best way actually to market, your own casino or whatever you do,
Yeah.
And my question basically for this is like, it's constantly evolving, there's always, crazy guy like Joey coming up on the stream who's like full of energy, it's, how do you stay competitive, in the market at the moment?
And this is rough. The competition is is insane.
Really
it's crazy.
We're very lucky, I think, to have a really good circle of friends. Like I'd say we're very good friends with our, as Hadsi, Watch Games TV, all of our good friends. Nando, all of our everyone's amazing out of Catholic Scoops.
Yeah.
So I think we all everyone helps each other out in that aspect.
Yes, for sure.
We understand we are a small channel compared to these guys, but we just do our thing. We're not trying to compete with anyone. We compete with ourselves.
True.
So we press live. We have a great time, don't we?
We have fun. We've done a Halloween stream recently. I don't know if you saw that. But you were the Joker. You were the Psycho, and then I was like a gambling monk. Yeah. So, it's just like, we dressed up, had a bit of fun.
Well, I mean, for that, you didn't really have to dress up.
That is true. I actually lost my outfit in the casino that night. I still don't know.
How do you do that?
Yeah, to be fair, it might be at someone's house, but no, I don't know. I don't know. I still don't know where it's gone. But
did they let you into the casino with the monk
Mate,
outfit?
you should have seen it. You got Casper with blood all over his face. the fake blood, He's at the blackjack table just playing. Everyone's looking at him like, who is this guy? He's got my other friend. He's in a priest outfit. He's on the slots, and then I'm just wandering around in a monk outfit. It's the whole thing was crazy.
We had a really good Halloween party the other night. But it was,
that was amazing.
It was actually insane.
I got the villa was so big, I got lost. Mate, 15 minutes. I was calling my brother. I was like, Jason, mate, I've gone down this alleyway. I've got no idea where I'm going.
I think it was the biggest villa I've ever been in.
It is crazy.
Wait, was it a big villa or you just had like too many beers?
Well, no, it was absolutely massive, mate.
Yeah,
It was. There was like 4 or 5 levels to it.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
But where was it?
In
It's
Maliha.
in Maliha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
they have
insane.
A lot of. villas.
I didn't realise. Yeah.
They had a
You didn't
DJ.
even know it was in
They
Maliha?
had two
No.
DJs.
Oh, I said.
There was a DJ on the bottom floor, and there was a
That's
DJ
right,
on the
yeah,
top.
yeah, yeah.
And there was only
sets.
like 80 people. Yeah.
It could have easily been 2,000 people
Yeah.
without feeling
Yeah,
crowded.
yeah, you're right.
That was a sick party.
That was amazing.
So I mean, you haven't been too much on the streams lately, but
No.
you plan to change it, right? Like,
Yeah, so
plan
I'm going to
come
be back on the stream more, but I'm more focusing on like if people like have want something, if they need help with anything, I'm there. I'm just instantly replying to them and stuff.
Yeah, because I see you in the chat a lot actually.
So I'm in the chat all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to being on the stream from hopefully like January, like back to our normal schedule.
It's also the work around the stream is
It's
crazy.
insane, yeah,
It's
yeah.
videos
A
that
lot.
needs to be posted, shorts that needs to be edited. You need to
Tickets that need to be done.
Everything needs to be double checked 3 times before it goes out. And the streaming, I would say, is the fun part of the job.
For sure.
How does like a day like of a streamer look like?
Oh, it's very, it's very
Joe,
volatile.
you want to answer this one?
Do you have like a routine that you follow or like?
So I would say me and Casper do. Me and Casper, like Casper, we probably get on a 2-hour call every day.
Yeah, and this
Plan everything, make sure everyone's been paid out and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then plan the content, I guess, for the week. And Joey will wake up like 10 minutes before the stream.
The thing with me, I'm a very social guy. I like going out and just having a bit of fun here and there. But I would also, when it comes to the stream, I'll stream for minimum 4 hours, 3-4 hours. Hopefully, do more. And I try to put as much effort as I can into the stream.
Yeah, to be fair, you have a lot of energy.
But I also do, like when the stream finishes, I'm so like. The adrenaline is just rushing through me, I'm insane anyway. So like when I finish a stream, I want to I can't go home and sit at home, I'd have to
He's like, who wants a cold one?
I'm like, I gamble for 5 hours, so I'll go straight to the casino. No. But I just.
It's terrible, but it is.
I like going out and just meeting people,
How does a session usually go?
I mean, no, it's not bad. It's just a few beers here and there, and
But I think in this industry, you do need to be outgoing. You need to be meeting new people and stuff.
Sure. Yeah, networking is everything.
Networking, 100%.
Everything in this, I don't know if you are following any trends currently, like in iGaming and stuff. But for example, in my eyes, the AI, obviously, it's like evolving and stuff. What do you think about what it will do for the iGaming business? Obviously. AI. Not maybe AI, necessarily, but any trend that you're maybe aware of right now that might concern you or excite you or something.
Yeah, I mean everything evolves all the time. What you can see now, for example, a lot of different streamers is changing their websites into basically a social casino. For example, it doesn't have anything to do with AI, but I think this is a very, very cool feature that some of the streamers is really far ahead on already.
The viewers gambled their points.
So what's like the... Because, I'm aware of it, obviously, but maybe for some of the viewers or something, like, what's the concept behind it?
So basically, as we do, and I think most of streamers does, by being in the stream and being active, and you earn a currency, basically points or whatever you want to call it, which you then can use to buy raffle tickets, or in our shop you can buy iPhones, or a trip to Malta to meet us, or you name it.
We actually just had a viewer come out to Malta last weekend.
Yeah.
From Scotland.
Really?
Unbelievable guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unbelievable guy.
I left the casino with him at 9 in the morning.
Do you remember we went to the new burger place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to my brother.
Yeah.
A new burger place, Smashed Up Burgers. Check it out.
Just
Yeah.
smash up.
Let's go. Basically, we went to meet him, and we said, "All right, we're going to take you for a nice dinner, have a few drinks."
Yeah.
And we did that. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Then we went to Tiffany's. You went a few drinks there.
That's
and then we
right.
went to,
Met a few other streamers as
we
well.
went to and then we went to the casino, didn't we?
Oh.
We gave him some money to play with and that, and it was just such a good time. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was.
So wait,
It was
you
so
paid
fun.
for the full trip for the guy?
No, so this is not the giveaway winner.
Yeah.
This is just a viewer.
This guy,
he was
this
just
guy
randomly
flew
coming.
out,
Yeah,
wanted to
okay,
meet us
okay.
and that, but obviously, like, it was amazing to meet
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
like who's just started following us, watching us on Kick, right?
Yeah.
And came out to meet us and stuff. So
Yeah.
that was really sick. So
Yeah.
In a way, we were kind of like not nervous, but like you know, this
yeah,
is a big thing.
We never
you know,
met
like-
this guy in person. He's only just been in the chat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he was such a sound guy.
Yeah, he
like,
was the
we had a
nice-
great
nicest
night.
guy
I
ever.
think you left the casino at 9 in the morning.
Oh mate, you don't want to know where I went after that.
This guy,
Right.
something the best said.
I believe he had the best time with Joe, you know?
No, we had a great. To be honest with you, you know, we had a lot of drinks that night, a lot, because of the problem.
When do you not have a lot of drinks?
And the glasses are getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, in the casino, they started out with a big one.
Like this, we were getting shot glasses. But I tell you what, we had to order 2 or 3 at one time because they were just getting smaller and smaller. You were right.
I think they tried to get rid of us.
I think they were.
Yeah, there might be a tactic behind it.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
But it's not many times the casino wants you to leave. Like,
That must
Yeah,
be good. It's a
like-
good thing, right? They normally want you to
Did
stay.
anyone actually win? I lost.
I
was
won.
down.
I won.
Oh,
that
you
night.
profited,
Yeah,
didn't
I
you?
profited.
Actually, a few people profited.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a decent night.
I profited, but then I.
Yeah.
Whenever I go land-based, I rarely win anything, to be honest. I'm such a
What do you normally
bad
play? Like blackjack, roulette? Are you more slots?
I mean, roulette and slots, to be fair. I mean,
Yeah.
slots, you definitely lose a lot.
The
you know,
slots
but
in the
yeah,
casino.
they
You have
use
been
a lot,
lucky lately,
Oh,
but the slots in the
it's
casino
skill
is
issues.
Oh god.
compared to online. It's day and night. Online is so much
true.
better.
Of course, yeah.
No, it's all about blackjack.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
In the casino, yeah.
So
but
do you feel like that's some sort of like the only way that you can win in land-based, or
I mean,
or
Best
maybe
odds, right? Best.
online?
I'd say so. Yeah. When I'm talking about land-based, I would say
Yeah.
definitely blackjack is
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
go-to
I mean, because
game.
roulette is kind of also.
I mean, roulette's complete.
Yeah.
Roulette's alright.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had some crazy wins on roulette, but
Yeah.
No.
I think also like for me, the biggest win I ever had was actually roulette. You know,
Yeah.
what number was it? Do you remember?
I
it's
usually
all
play
about
like
17.
333. You know, like
Yeah.
I pick out a few numbers. You know, just
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
like I went in so in Croatia because that was back then. You know, a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I come in, and back then we had the currency of our own, you know. It was not euros, you know.
Yeah.
We were not on euros back then. But when you go to a land base in hotels and stuff,
Yeah.
you have to change it in euros. So you buy chips in euros, right?
Yeah, of course.
And so I gave them like what was worth maybe 70 euros, you know. And I completely forget about it. Like it's not euros, it's like our currency, which is a lot less, you know. It's 7.5 times, you know. So I'm playing and I'm winning, okay, you know, just stacking up, you know. And at some point I'm like, okay, let's like do the last bet because I think I've like gathered a lot of money now. You know,
Yeah.
let's do the last bet. Like put it on 3. It like lands on 3. Thanks God, you know.
Really?
I tipped the guy. You know, I was
Nice.
tipping. I was tipping the guys all.
Yeah.
And then like, is this enough? Because I feel like I've won more. You know, like because I'm seeing chips. You know, but I'm not like thinking in my head like this is euros. It's not my currency. You know, it's a lot more money.
Sick.
And I said, can you count it for me, you know, because I'm dumb and I can't count, you know, like, the guy's like, it's 3.5 euro, 3.5k euros, you know, and I'm like, wait, hold on. So this is like, in my, you know, I translated in my currency and everything else, and I'm like, how the fuck did I go from 70 euros to 3.5k euros in like an hour and a half, you know? The guy's like, you've been winning,
Wow, that
man.
is
You're
good,
like,
that is
congratulations. Like, and I'm like, no, I've been tipping you. That's why I've been winning, you know?
That's also something I hate online. That you can't tip. Because I have a ritual in the
Really?
land-based. I stopped tipping when I'm winning and started tipping when I'm losing. Because I want to turn it around, you know.
Yeah,
That's what we did the other night.
Yeah, and it worked.
It
It
actually
worked.
did work. Yeah.
I do wonder why there must be a reason why they don't tip online.
Maybe it's
I'm not
hard
sure.
to
There's got to be, right?
like put it through because I mean then they have to pay out.
They'd have to split the tips and stuff. I don't know how they'd do it. I don't know.
I mean,
there's probably a reason
yeah,
for
there
it.
definitely is.
It's a good question to ask somebody actually.
Because I used to work on the tables, you know. I
never got tips.
Yeah, you're like, wait.
I was
paid
like,
you like 10 grand.
Yeah,
like,
what's going on here?
give me $100
Yeah,
check.
to be fair, I just didn't stop talking on the table.
Did anyone ever ask you like, can I tip you?
All the time, all the time.
They said, can I tip you to shut up?
And then I'll just give them my bank details by like hand letters. Like, no.
Besides streaming, like when you obviously like are not live and stuff, and let's say you're not partying, do you guys have like anything that helps you turn off? Because I mean, I've been streaming myself, you know, and I know it's like draining a lot of energy at some point, you know, like you need to take rest, you know, especially like from gambling and also like talking to yourself basically, you know, for a few hours, you know. How do you turn off? Like, what's the vacation mode for you guys? Do you have like any hobbies that you love to do that helps you like relax and stuff?
One thing that I really enjoyed lately is obviously paddle.
Oh yeah.
Really?
We've all been playing a lot of paddle
Yeah.
with a lot of the other boys as well. Like you know, Nando as well has been loving the paddle.
Yeah.
But I've been playing a lot of golf lately
Yeah.
with Hatsi. I think that's something we played around on golf.
Yeah,
the
we
other day.
did. Yeah.
That's something I think you can really switch off from. Paddle's a little bit more obviously, like, but golf's great. You just walk around,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
just chill, just have a chat.
Yeah.
I think golf's great. Yeah.
How about like, I don't know, trips, vacations, stuff like this? Like, does that help you actually turn off, or are you still like some sort of like in business?
It'd always be a birthday or an event, wasn't it? We wouldn't go away just to chill, would you?
I did actually go. Yes.
You went to Greece actually.
yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah, you did.
1.5 months ago, I think. I actually went for one of these trips where I felt like, okay, I just need 6 days, just try to turn off my brain and just lay down and relax. But then when I came there,
You can't.
I can't. I rented out a car and I think I explored the whole Crete in 6 days. Like, found a mini golf course and like.
And you were not in touch like with stream or anything business related.
I mean, you're always on
have to, right?
Discord.
Yeah.
You're always having, but you took care of most of it. I didn't do much.
I mean, if someone goes away, it's like I'm only going to message Casper. Let's say if something urgent needs to be done. Let's say. But.
Because your flight got delayed, didn't it? I told you to bring back me a what they call
gyros. I was gonna bring it back to you on the street.
in the luggage.
Thank God I didn't, because you were streaming.
Oh, that was that night.
You had a bit of a drunk stream, I believe.
Oh god,
we had to delete the VOD.
We're terrible. By the way, just for the record, we do drink sensibly.
Yeah.
I am empty, but
Yeah, so am I. No, I'm joking.
Can we somehow refill?
no. We're good. We can wait.
Yeah.
But yes, I actually had a couple of days just off, trying to relax,
Yeah.
and it's good. But I think 2, 3, 4 days is enough. Then you want to get back on it again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, especially like when you're working for yourself, I mean, it's a different kind of way of thinking of it, you know? Like, because if you're working for somebody, you know, you have to put the hours in, you have to put like some work behind it and everything else, and like you obviously cannot, you know, just go on a vacation for, I don't know, a month or two or something like that, you know? Because, for example, Nando now is going to Thailand for 3 months, you know? Yeah, and it's nice because he has somebody to stream for him. I mean, obviously nowadays you can also like bring laptop with you. You can stream from laptop, you know, from wherever you are.
No, we're very lucky because you know Joey's always going to hold down the fort.
100%.
And we always tell Joe like, listen, there's this trip. Go for it.
Well, I just loved staying on the island.
We can't get rid of it.
There's no need. I'm living on a Mediterranean island. We're surrounded by crystal blue sea, you know. There's no need for me to go anywhere. I've got all my friends
daydreaming.
I've got casinos around the corner.
I've got one of the best casinos around the corner. I've got the Irish pub. I've got a stream. Where do I want to go? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't need to go anywhere, you know.
Me and Casper said to him, like, listen, we're going to pay for everything. Just like literally piss off. Enjoy a week away.
But I do have my 30th coming up, and that is going to be a mad one, and probably Las Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
You plan like Vegas?
I think Vegas is going to be.
It's going to have to be before though.
For 4, for sure. Yeah.
You plan to do like in real life?
I think we'll do like an IRL
of
in
course
Vegas.
you
A GamDucks Vegas
You have
IRL
to.
would be insane.
That could be funny.
Also could be very
That would
dangerous.
be very expensive as well.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
You never know. Maybe we win. Maybe we have a
Very
massive.
true.
Maybe.
Remember
I know a guy that went like for basically vacation and like came back richer actually.
Yeah,
Really?
it happens.
Yeah,
It's very
like
rarely, I think. But
A regular 9 to 5 job he has, you
Yeah.
know, and he wanted to go to Vegas, you know, to check. I think like there was an NBA game happening. That's why
Okay,
he
yeah.
wanted to go. He's also from UK, I believe. He went and then like he just messages me like, bro, I just want like this grand jackpot on the slot machine. like what the fuck? How much
On
did
the
you win?
slots,
You know,
yeah.
It can
Like
happen, though, that's the
15K,
thing,
man.
you
You
know,
know,
like-
like, you know, so it's fucking
insane.
funny. He's
pays
like,
for the trip.
yeah, pays for the trip and got some extra pocket money, you know, for I don't know when he goes back, I guess. You know?
Yeah,
And some
for sure.
Vegas stories to tell as well, right?
Yeah.
True. I think it's a good.
I've never been to Vegas. I can't
No,
wait to
me
go.
neither.
It's gonna be
To be
mad.
fair, I haven't been outside Europe yet.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. I actually want to like go Japan and.
Oh mate.
Oh,
God,
Jason
just
I've just
went
come.
back.
Well, I was there a few months ago.
Yeah. How is it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Japan is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, the culture, the people, like the food, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
probably
It's
also like the
unbelievable.
environment, you know, and like
They like
We,
nature.
we went during the Blossom thing in March.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, it was amazing.
Apparently, it's like really beautiful. Huh? Yeah.
It is,
Yeah, I can see in your face that you're
I'm telling
still.
you, I'm just annoyed because I only did a week there, and I had the chance to do another week.
Yeah.
But I flew out to Bali
That's
to meet.
right, it was your
to
birthday,
meet,
wasn't it? Yeah.
it was my birthday,
Uh,
and yeah, just did the whole of like Tokyo on the bullet train all the way down to I don't even know where I was.
And all the streets are clean, apparently. Like, there's not one bit of rubbish on the street.
No.
No, seriously,
it's
you can lick the pavement, mate.
Yeah,
You
literally.
can eat the dinner off the pavement.
So,
Everything's fresh.
so do you know what's crazy? In Japan, you like, you know when you're walking down the street
yeah.
and someone's in front of you, there's no issues, right? You're just
Yeah.
walking along. In Japan, there's actually like a law where you need to keep X amount of space between you and the person walking in front of you. So you like walk like this instead of like this. It's like there's just so many like
Crazy
Is
rules.
it
like
in-
rules, but after a few days,
You get
like
used
they
to it,
make
yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
and they,
for
you
sure.
know,
I also heard that like public toilets are really clean too.
every-
I mean, it's
oh,
a random information to
the
say,
Japanese, the Japanese toilets.
Yeah.
Oh mate, I'll tell you
The
what.
ones that were like, the water comes
The
up.
pressure, you can change the pressure. You walk in, the toilet seat just lifts up like.
And it's
It's
and it does
unbelievable.
karaoke as well.
Every man's,
There's
no,
music.
every
Like,
man's
seriously.
dream, I think, is
There's
like a toilet.
music, there's lights. You can change the pressure of the spray when it hits your bum.
And the toilet
You-
seat's warm. So
Really?
Yeah, it's heated toilet seats. You can also
Wait,
change
but
the
we're talking
direction.
about public toilets.
Yeah, Japanese toilets. They're all the same. I mean, the ones in the we stayed in this unbelievable hotel in Tokyo. The Seasons, what's it called? The
Four
Seasons
Seasons,
Hotel.
yeah.
That was unbelievable. We stayed there, and the toilet, like you can change the This sounds really weird, but you can change the direction and everything of the spray. Like it's mad. You need to. Do you watch South Park?
No.
All right, there's an episode on South Park called The Japanese Toilet. I swear. Randy, shout out Randy Marsh.
Yeah.
Watch it, The Japanese Toilet. It is so funny. And it is spot on.
Oh, I love that. We need to get one for the GamDucks headquarters.
Oh my God! Imagine that. No?
If you start selling them in Europe, you'd make a fortune. I don't know why they don't do it now.
I think they do, but it's sort of like
It's a niche market, isn't it?
yeah, and it's also probably.
But it's only until you try it. I swear to God. I'd love to be able to start this business.
You know what to get him for the birthday.
That's it. That's it. Oh, yeah, that is actually
Don't get me a watch, get me a Japanese toilet.
Fair
Please.
enough. Fair enough.
I think they're about 10 grand. They're expensive, man. Those Japanese toilets.
It's worth it. Every penny. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
Worth
mean,
it.
lifetime of happiness. I guess.
Yeah, that is
Yes.
true. That is true.
Okay, let's get back to streaming now. Enough of the toilets, I guess.
How do we get to Japanese toilets?
I mean, that's the
Japan,
beauty of the
Oh,
podcast now. Like we can talk about everything, so I think it's good.
I love that.
that. So obviously, like you guys built a certain like type of community for you that follows you. Maybe some of them like follows you only for the rewards you guys give to the communities and stuff, but probably like majority is because they actually love what you do and stuff. do your viewers like ever influence the style of gambling that you do on the stream?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How does it like usually go? Because I mean, I know, but again,
Yeah,
people
so
on the cameras, you know.
It's very different. Some days we just decide that today the viewers is gonna control the balance. The viewers is gonna decide what game we're gonna play. And some days it's just very frustrating. You sit there and you can't find a game. The days you have when you just can't win, you're just losing everywhere.
Yeah.
Most of these days I would just ask chat because I can't even think about the game anymore where you just keep losing. And I will ask chat and then someone will come up with an idea.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
There's always that one slot. Treasure of Cleopatra.
Let's talk about Treasures of Cleopatra. Right?
That game, you've seen the BetSoft Will we've been doing.
Yeah.
Everyone opts for that game. So we do a giveaway.
Yeah.
Whoever it lands on gets to choose any BetSoft slot. Everyone chooses, don't they?
Well, we do a bonus buy for them basically on stream.
Yeah. Either that, I mean, I'm personally a fan of Coins of Alkmaar.
Yeah.
That game has juiced me massively.
How much?
I mean, I yesterday on Sugar
What was that? Sugar Pop?
I had it was insane. It took a while to get into the bonus, but what the thing was, I had the Holden Spinner bonus. I had about 3 Holden Spinners before I had the main bonus.
Really?
So
That was a
that
sick
paid
win.
for the spins, and then when the bomb bonus came in, it paid €1,200 dollars. So it was insane. Yeah, on a $5 bet size.
Yeah. No, I know because
it was a
like
big
once actually BetSoft like and we started like collaborating with you guys and like you know, I know you guys high roll sometimes, you know, and I was expecting him to like go like nuts with it, you know. And then all of a sudden, you know, the guy kept spawning like bonus after bonus after bonus in Cleopatra, like it was insane. And
that was
it's
a good
not like
run.
I mean, okay, it was like a $10 bet, but still, you know, like you spin it maybe 2-3 times, you get the bonus. He wins like 1.25, 2.5.
Yeah. But the thing with that game as well, though, you can get the base hits on that is ludicrous. You know, you get 225x's, drop down 50x here. You know, you play some other games like Gates. It's hard to get a base hit sometimes. You know, you do 500 spins without a base hit.
We had a viewer actually message me this morning that he had a massive win. On the on the what was it called? What was sugar?
Sugar
Super
Pop.
Sugar Pop.
Super Sugar Pop.
He got a massive win this morning.
I saw that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice to hear, you know, to be honest, you know, like especially, I mean, that's kind of like what went behind it, like as an idea, I guess, from our side, you know, like we wanted to get a feedback from streamers and from the community of streamers, you know, because it's important, I think, these days, you know, to connect with it, with the communities and stuff, and listen to, you know, what streamers say. I mean, to be honest, you guys spend hours and hours playing, you know, slots and stuff, you know, you guys know what should, like, be something that's it's going to like make you keep playing, you know.
For sure.
I mean, I think like Cleopatra did a really good job with it, you know. So it like how frequent the bonuses are, even the multis, you know. Like when I played it on demo, for example, like I rarely got like 2x multi, you know, in a bonus, which is pretty good.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
So there are hundreds and hundreds, right, of game providers.
Yeah.
How hard is it to like stay relevant, right? Like it must be so difficult as well. Like because you asked the same question for us with streaming. It's the same great because you know there are hundreds and hundreds. There's probably over 300 different game providers.
Yeah.
Maybe more. I don't know.
And it pops up new ones.
I can
everywhere.
only mention 10, like maybe 15.
Yeah.
Like no one speaks about the other 300.
For sure, you're right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's so competitive as well, isn't it? It's a very competitive
especially
market.
when there's providers pumping out 2-3 slots every week, you know, or even every other day.
I mean, there's providers that release a game every day.
Okay, like counter question on that. Do you guys think that's like actually a good thing that people are like providers are actually shooting out games like
honestly
weekly?
no. In my opinion, no. It like because I don't know, maybe like you don't put as much thought into the game. I don't know, like But there are providers that release a game maybe once every week.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I don't know what the correct time is. Like I don't know what it should be.
You want to have the feeling when your favorite provider put out a new game.
Yeah.
You want to have the feeling like, okay, on Wednesday they're finally releasing a game.
Can't wait to play it.
If you're releasing one game every day, it's gonna be okay. What's the new game for today?
for sure.
But if you know, okay, on Wednesday the game is coming finally. Like on Wednesday, I'm gonna load up the wallet and I'm gonna be ready.
And you're super excited, like you're like, I'm gonna play this game. You know,
in my opinion, that's the feeling you wanna have when you're releasing a game.
And you see some clips on like on the socials, and you're like, oh, this looks good, you know.
Well, I mean, to kind of try and answer your question, because I mean, I've been with BetSoft for 2 months now, so it's like, you know, still fresh, obviously.
Of course.
I'm still like first time on that side of the business, obviously, you know. So, but what I think that we do good is we try to like keep it on a frequent level where like it's not too rare, but it's not too often too. Because obviously what we put out, we want it to be like top notch, right?
Yes, yeah.
And we really like with visuals, with algorithm, mathematics, you know, everything, animations as well. You know, if you see like animations are fucking amazing. You know? One of the best that I've seen actually in the.
I love the way it like kind of zooms in.
Yeah.
And then zooms out.
I feel like it's a good word to describe it for me would be it's very clear. It's very sharp. Very.
That's
do you know?
true.
Do you know what I mean?
But he makes
No,
sense.
that's a very
It's the way my
good point.
it's the way my brain works, but it's just everything's very looks good. You know? It's sharp.
What did we put in that side?
No, it
What's
does.
in his tea?
I've never.
It does. It does.
God.
It really does. Like with the sugar pop, you know, you can see like it's just pops out to you. You know?
Yeah.
It's vibrant. It's colourful. You know.
Makes it exciting.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
teasers is very strong.
True though, right? Like,
You're spot on, mate. I think you're spot on.
Yeah, but I mean, I think at certain point, like especially like now that we are pushing streamers force behind marketing and everything else, I think at some point, you know, we will definitely be somebody to talk about. You know, we are already like starting,
there, really,
starting to get there. You know, if not already there. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's amazing because like we want to push what other providers are pushing, you know, but we want to push it more.
of course, yeah.
Right? Especially for the streamers. I mean, how many, you know, game providers do you know actually right now outside that are pushing streamers the way that we are trying to do that, you know? Like through collaborations, like we support you guys, you support us as well, you know, through gameplays and feedbacks and everything else, and that's what we appreciate, you know.
Yeah, I think slowly other providers starting to want to see the value in you know, partnering up with streamers and stuff. And I think it's the future, right? I mean, I'm not just saying that because you know we do this, but it's the truth though. Isn't it?
It is. It is. I mean, that's
how it is.
It's especially nowadays, you know, when pretty much every new provider monthly, maybe if not even weekly now, no?
Yeah.
Like they're just popping out of nowhere, like and you're just like, oh, check out this new game. Who the fuck is this? You know, like I've never seen or heard of them, and they're like, you go onto the website and like they have 2 games, you know.
And we got approached by a provider like a few months ago, and I actually did check them out and stuff.
Yeah.
And they did have like really cool games.
Yeah.
But like no one heard of them. I never heard of them. They're listed on like these weird casinos, and I didn't feel comfortable on talk. You know what I mean? Like, you know, can you trust them? We don't want to promote that. Like, you know what I mean? So, it's you know, partnering up with streamers isn't just about showing your game. It's about okay, you can actually trust these guys. You know, they're actually legit. If you actually win on that game, you're gonna get paid out. Everything's gonna be cool. So
And let's talk about future. Like, what's next for GameDucks?
What's next, Cass?
We have a lot of things that that we've been spoken about. One of the things we have been discussing a lot lately, which we want to step into more, is the IRL content. And this is one of the reasons why I thought this was a good idea with a podcast, because here we can talk about not only casino and only the games. We can talk about everything.
Yeah.
And
like Japanese toilets.
Yeah,
exactly. And to be able to show when we come back from
Yeah.
Japan and explore the Japanese toilets,
Yeah.
to be able to actually show it and not just talk about it on the stream, so they can follow the daily life as well.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
And I think this is something that we will look into to work more towards in the future.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
And how long do you guys think? Like, do you wish for this to be like I mean, a lifelong project, or do you have like maybe some certain goals for yourselves? I mean, personally, maybe, you know, like that you want to step aside and let somebody else run the force, and then like you just be the guy in the background, you know, and stuff like this, you know.
I don't know. For me, I don't know about Casper, but for me personally, like I can say like I'd always want to have a say in this. I always want to be part of it.
Yeah.
If I'm not on the stream, I'm doing something in the background. You know?
Yeah.
So I never want that to end. But what would be really cool, I think, is to bring in, you know, a few more streamers. Maybe Joey can run that department.
Yeah.
And then be live for a longer amount of time, maybe,
sure.
you know, and just release more content and stuff. So
Yeah.
And potentially expand into the same industry, but maybe different kind of projects within the industry, but still the GamDucks is something that we created, and it feels like a baby. I would never want to give that part up.
I think personally, you know, it's really amazing how much you can get creative in this business too.
Yeah, of
like
course.
obviously, like, you know, back a few years ago, there were maybe like only bonus hunts, you know, and then just like randomly just playing any games, you know, before the bonus hunt opening, you know. Nowadays, like bonus buy tournaments, bonus buy, I don't know, viewer bonus.
There's a lot
buy,
of different concepts.
Yeah,
sure,
like you can get as creative as you want, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
and I'm sure in 10 years, this industry and the streaming is going to be very, very different from what it is today.
You think, like, I personally, for example, think that it still hasn't reached its peak.
No, definitely not. I think this is only a
100%.
start.
Right, yeah. Totally right.
Yeah, I think it's like just slowly on like this uphill right now, you know. At some point it will probably go down a little bit, and then again just like skyrocket up, you know.
And I mean, it's very different. I watched another streamer not long ago that doesn't do any gambling streams. He just plays games. Anyhow, if we go back 10 years, streaming was kind of new, you know. People would pay $10 for Netflix, or people would pay $40 to be able to have TV channels.
Yeah.
Today, if you look at the new generation, a lot of people, they doesn't even need Netflix anymore. They would rather pay $5 a month to subscribe to a channel which they watch 12, 15, 20 hours every day, instead of paying for Netflix, which they watch one movie once in a month. You know? So no, I think we're still gonna see a way bigger peak in a couple of years.
Yeah, that's, I mean, fair point. Yeah.
it was interesting to see like what Twitch did as well. You know, like Twitch obviously they banned the majority of.
Do you think that was like a smart move by them?
I mean, I don't know if it was smart, but I think Eddie from Kick did a very smart move by creating this amazing platform.
Which has just come to Google, Apple TV, and Google Play.
So
from yesterday.
shout out Eddie, well done for creating an amazing platform that we were able to actually stream.
Yeah, I'm still kind of amazed that it's maintaining on 95.5. Share, right?
Yes.
So it's like for every subscription you get like 95%.
Oh, it's very good.
Yeah, because I mean Twitch had what, like
I think it was 50-50, no?
50-50. I think it was only for like partners. So I think it was like maybe 75-25.
Even
could have been
70-30 maybe, something like that. I mean that's good enough. I mean, so that's a lot of streamers are transferring to Kick and everything else. It's hard to stay relevant, and like especially like the algorithm right now is not the best at the moment, but they are constantly like working, to like fix it, and everything else, and it's sort of still a better version, of the website, of the app, and everything else.
And obviously, Twitch is miles and miles and miles ahead. If you look how many viewers is on Twitch every day and Kick every day, you can't really compare it. But I really believe in that kick in a couple of years will be very, very different.
It's on the way there, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And we have seen a big change already. For how long has it been out? Maybe for a year and a half.
What kick?
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 years, probably.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And it's already.
So it's still very new, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And you got like these huge names like Aiden Ross and stuff, bringing like
course.
Donald Trump on stream.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like
stream.
what the fuck?
Or Kai Cenat, man.
Kai Cenat and all these.
I watched his stream the other day.
Why do you keep talking about her, man? You're obsessed with her.
She just got a kick deal. She did.
Did she?
Yeah.
She's with what's his name? Logan Paul's brother, Jake Paul.
No. That's someone else.
That's not.
No, what? Together, like.
Jake, no, they're not actually together. I mean, Jake Paul has signed.
Oh
her.
yes, you're right. Yeah.
For like her podcast deal or whatever.
Imagine that. Yeah. You say 2 words and you get a 10 million kick deal.
Oh, by the way, I saw she tried to sue the guy that made that video.
Why?
I don't
know. That's made her life.
Yeah.
Why would you want to sue?
He should be suing her.
I'm not 100% sure, but I saw it on social media. You never know, but that's what I saw.
Yeah, that's actually insane. Yeah, but Donald Trump, like live on Kick.
That was a great stream.
That's actually insane. I think they like broke the platform,
did,
right?
yeah.
It stopped working as a website.
No, I mean it's definitely. I mean this is new generation basically of content. You know, what used to be like television shows for maybe our parents, and stuff. Nowadays for this generation, I think it's streaming. And I mean everybody knows about it. To be fair,
Yeah.
So
that's how it is, and that's why I think game providers are doing this, because that's what they will see.
Yeah, of course,
definitely.
They will grow up and they will see their favorite streamers playing these games, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay, I mean, let's go over the questions that community asked.
Yeah. Oh no. Our damaged community.
I only wrote a few of them, so it's not gonna be long. But biggest win on or off stream money wise.
Oh. Biggest win. Mine is not crazy.
I think one of the biggest one was the Pirates pub, right?
Oh
Yeah.
That was big.
This was
for us. It was like for us.
This was almost a year ago.
A year ago from today.
It was.
It was Christmas. I was in London.
Yeah, we had a max win on Pirates pub. I think it was on a $7 bet size. Paid 45K.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That is one of the bigger ones we had.
Yeah.
Aztec clusters.
Aztec clusters was also insane.
We've had a lot of like big hits, but still waiting for that huge one.
That 100K one.
We've had a lot in between 20 to 50K. I mean, I remember one game, Brick Snake. He just came out.
Yeah.
We did a couple of spins, and it instantly paid out like 40,000 base game. 10,000.
I remember when the lads, I think they had a conference in London, and the next day I'd done a $60,000 bonus hunt. And the lads were like, hang on, what's going on here? Like,
why are you hunting with 60K?
What is going on?
Like, how have you got to 60K?
What do we look like?
It's, like yesterday, I was down to 1,000,
and
I finished the stream on 15,000.
You know how it just
it's
goes
like,
it's true. I guess when the RTP kicks now.
That's it, mate. That's it.
But I think the Pirates pub was one of the biggest, but it was also like the first.
I remember that. Yeah.
First crazy win we had.
Yeah.
We had a couple of 10,000, 5,000, maybe 15, but that was like almost 50K.
Yeah.
Like.
Now I'm searching for a Hearts of Cleopatra max win, mate.
Yeah.
It's coming.
What's max win there? Is it 5,000?
No.
5,000?
It's more, right?
Oh, we should know that.
It's 5. I thought it was more. The 5,000, yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
No, it should be 5,000.
That'll be coming soon. Don't worry.
5 or 10,000.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
I'm gonna get blamed for this now.
Grinding it.
It's a lot of money. That's all we know.
I'm looking at Billy in the background trying to help me. Come on, Billy, give me the answer. All right, next question. Okay. As a professional gambling streamer, are GameDucks satisfied with what BetSoft provides?
Oh, that's a good one. In my opinion, yes. Yes.
Yeah, quality games.
Quality games, easy to understand, fucking easy to navigate the games. All the information's there.
Yeah.
I would say.
Oh shit!
Here he is.
Here he is.
I'm always like this.
No,
I'm sorry.
no.
I think every single provider can get better.
Yeah.
And I think that goes for BetSoft as well.
Yeah.
Most of the games, if you would ask me 1 year ago, I wouldn't be able to mention more than 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
I remember back in the days I used to play Tie Blossom, I think it's called.
That's
Maybe, yeah.
It's the one with the sticky wilds.
That's it,
It's
yeah,
an
yeah.
old one. But the new games that has been released from BetSoft, I believe, is really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Especially the what is called the Sugar Pop one.
The Sugar Pop's
The Sugar Pop one's really fun.
quality.
Yeah.
Quality.
What's the basketball one?
Take the shot.
Take shot.
yeah.
That's pretty
great.
cool.
Yeah.
The animation is really sick. in
That's
one
kind of
as well.
that's different.
Yeah.
I like that game.
Yeah.
No, I think it's good games. Then sometimes when you're streaming, you're looking for this, especially when you're working with a big wager, you're looking for these massive 20,000 X hits,
Yeah.
which can be hard on some BetSoft games. But
Yeah.
when you're sitting home in the sofa and you just want to enjoy a bit, then you're not looking for the 5,000 X. You're looking
Yeah.
for a double up or a triple up,
Exactly,
and then
yeah.
a game like Take the Shot is a very, very, very good game.
Take the
for
shot
that.
is fun.
And we had a couple of viewers actually ask for that as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. Thanks for the nice words. No?
Of course.
How do you manage your emotions live on stream when things don't go the way you want it to go while advertising a new provider or a new game release?
What do you reckon, Joey? Joey's probably the best person to answer this.
Your face is really weird.
I'm very
Expressive.
I am very expressive. You know, if
Yeah.
I'm not talking, I'm gonna be making weird faces on stream.
Yeah.
I say it how it is. You know, like if it's something's not working, I'll just be like, I'll just get really tilted.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It's gambling. You know, at the end of the day, some things are going to pay, some things are not.
And we can't fake it, right?
Exactly.
Like if something's not paying,
Yeah, you know, I'm not,
we're
yeah,
not going to sit there
exactly.
and say, "Oh, this is a great game," you know. Like
Exactly.
Sometimes it might be it is a great game,
Yeah,
but it doesn't always pay.
But at that point in time, it's just not
Yeah.
paying.
yeah,
You know?
and it is hard to sell the game and also lose on the game.
Yeah.
That is very difficult, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like with Sugar Pop yesterday, I was about to leave because
yeah.
I didn't get a bonus. I was like, right, chat, I'm going to do 25 more spins, right?
And he did.
Came in on the
Wait,
second...
hold on. You say that fucking 50 times in a row.
Yeah, that is true. I hold up my hands. I hold up my hands. I am guilty of that. But I said 25 more spins. I'm not leaving, chat. I'm not leaving. He came in, paid 1,200. You know, and chat was going crazy for it. You know, it's
Chat was like, "Oh, I'm going to pay this tonight."
yeah. We had one view that one.
This morning.
This morning. You know, that just shows you.
It's always one more.
It's not just us giving the insight into the slot. It's the viewers, which are probably the more important people. You know, that are looking at the slot and seeing how it works.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is impossible to control your emotions during a stream. Sometimes you will just be super pissed off. And everyone will be able to tell because that's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think that's also the beauty of it.
Yeah.
It's raw, isn't it? Like, it's raw emotions. You
Yeah.
know, it's
True. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Mad one today on stream.
That's my. I swear to God, that ever since I heard him saying that mad one, I've been saying it too much, man.
It's cool, and everyone's saying
I
it
think the
more.
whole island is.
Yeah, to be fair.
I need to trademark that actually.
Yeah, you need
Mad
to.
I could be the new hook. It could be the hook tour of Mad
Mad one. Yeah.
Mad one.
By Joey.
Okay. What's the weirdest or funniest moment you've had while streaming?
Oh, good question.
There's been so many.
Oh, I know one of the funniest ones. do you remember when the champagne bottle always took your head out?
Oh yeah, that was actually dangerous.
This was early. We haven't.
Yeah.
This was the early days. We haven't been.
There's a clip of it somewhere in slow mo. Like I'm opening up a bottle of champagne. I think we won.
We had a big win. This one we only been streaming for 2 or 3 months at this point.
Yeah.
And he comes back with a bottle of champagne. And I was super excited. And he just holds it over his head.
I remember watching.
And just from holding it, it just pops up and it just goes exactly like.
Jeez.
But
that almost took my eye out. But yeah, there's been so many funny.
I mean, 24-hour stream. We got egged. We all got
Oh.
egged like 15 hours into it, so we had like another 7 or 8 hours
So
stinking of eggs.
My old apartment, we were streaming in there 24 hours. We were like 18 hours.
Casper got done bad. Like I escaped.
Scoobs, our friends, and Caslet came in with 2 eggs, and they just egged me and Casper like bang. Yeah. And there's no windows in there, and we had to finish the 24-hour stream, so we would just stream like
another 10 hours in egg. Like
that was so nice. Yeah, arseholes.
That's a rough one.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we had the Halloween stream the other day. That was really good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's been so many memories from the past year. You know, it's insane.
Yeah.
Nando's been on our stream loads of times.
Nando,
funny moments with Nando as well. Everyone's been on the stream.
Yeah.
We've streamed. We've been to Barcelona. We've done live streams.
Yeah, I mean, conference streaming. They were great. Yeah. I mean, look, we there was a really good clip. We were streaming at the conference
in Malta,
and we were spinning on some slot. And next thing you know, it's paid $44,000 on a $4 basic. And I've looked at Casper. Casper's looked at me, and I've gone, "What the hell's going on?" and we're shouting. Everyone's like, "What the hell's going on here?" We were the last people to leave that conference. We actually got asked by the security.
Yeah,
they were like, they were taking stuff down. We're still there gambling. Like that.
they're like drilling, taking down the fancy sets.
And they're like, guys, like. Everyone's starting, like, all the workers are going home. Can you please, like, leave?
We need a table.
We're like, one more bonus buy.
We were like trying to pull them out.
Oh, it's good. You gotta love it.
Okay, last question. If you could collaborate with any popular person, who would it be?
Oh, that's a great question.
Popular person, not streamer. Like
it doesn't have to be a streamer, no.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Who are you gonna say?
I'd say #Brady.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why?
Shout out. He's a cool guy.
Bro, I just feel like if me and him on stream are going out, it'd be mental, man. Like I really like his content. I think he's fantastic. I think he hasn't he's big, isn't he? But he hasn't blown up yet. Like
he's
big in the UK.
But he's really big, yeah. But he's not. Yeah, he's not like KSI.
Exactly. Yeah. I think he's about to go.
Yeah. What about you, Kev?
How about you guys?
I think it's because I've been watching this guy since I was young, when he was starting chugging whiskey and vodka bottles and everything. It's gotta have to be Steve Will Do It.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
He was in Malta recently.
Yeah. We didn't manage to see him.
Yeah, he was in Malta.
But,
we were meant to go to the casino with him, but I think I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Steve Will Do It is a cool guy, isn't he?
It is, yeah. I mean, he hangs out with Anna White now.
They
gamble together, actually, a lot. What about you?
How about you, Joe?
I don't know, like in the streaming world.
No, it doesn't have to be.
I don't know, man. Honestly, I think
Donald Trump.
Mate, having a round of golf with Donald Trump, just chatting shit. That'd be amazing.
Pogba. Or you've really done that?
No, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, No, honestly, if I could say anyone, I would say definitely Elon Musk.
Yeah?
100%.
Yeah.
That guy's fucking amazing.
Do you think he gambles?
No.
Probably not.
I don't think he does. There was I read a story. I don't think he does.
What the fuck can he win? Do you know what I mean? Like he gets a max win on the biggest X game ever. He would be like, okay, now what? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think he would be hard to
impress.
Like
1 second fuel for the jet.
I just can't see Elon Musk gambling.
Fair enough.
But it would be really cool to sit down and have a good conversation with him.
Probably. He's
Imagine talking about was like rockets and shit.
Yeah.
Well, that would be pretty sick.
That would be pretty cool.
Real life Iron Man, I guess.
Guy's a genius,
Tony Stark now. Well, you can tell to the cameras, where can people find you online? On Instagram, Kick?
So basically GamDucks everywhere. We're basically focusing on Kick, Instagram,
OnlyFans.
Twitter, X. We use X a lot lately, running giveaways basically weekly. And hopefully, I don't know if I can say this, but hopefully we're launching at least one new YouTube channel soon, hopefully even 2, but we'll see what happens. That's going to happen soon as well. And all the updates going to come through Kick and
But check out the website.
GameDucks.com. Let's go.
Nice. Well, guys, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you, guys. It's been really wholesome, I guess.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
For the first
I've really
episode,
enjoyed
I mean,
it.
yeah.
Really
It was our first. Yeah, I mean, this is our first podcast. So,
Yeah.
or chat. I don't know what this is, but
Yeah, I mean, it's a friendly chat.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for having us on.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's been
no problem.
great. Now we're off to gamble, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
Fair enough.
Max win on every BetSoft game.
That's it. That's it.
Fair enough.